morning, depending on where you are in the world, or good evening if you're halfway around the world, like the guy whose picture is underneath mine. Hi, this is my, this is Mike,
Mhm.
aka Mike in the truck, and I'm joined live from Thailand, halfway around the world. And I'm not kidding when I say that's Chris Slovick. Chris, welcome.
Hey, great to see you. A couple things happening with me. One, I got a little bit of an eye infection. Hey, things happen in the jungle. Second of all, I think it's great with sports because I saw on YouTube this week they finally posted another. I think it was the coaching film to the Immaculate Reception, and it's a high up angle. It was in black and white, and
That's
it
actually
looked like
been
the
out for a
office.
little while. That's actually been out for
Oh,
a little.
okay.
Yeah, I had that link on my Facebook page. I don't remember how I stumbled across it. It's black and white. Yeah, it's the whole thing that's wide, the whole
Yeah.
field wide shot, and it's just the camera panning back and forth, seeing the basically almost end zone to end zone. Yeah, I have seen it, and it's stunning to watch like that. It really
Oh, it
is.
is. It doesn't. I don't think it solves any of the things that
No,
really I
it's
call
it's
made
such
up controversies. But
it's such a
you know,
wide shot,
yeah.
but you're actually watching the whole play out on the wide shot.
And
Yeah,
the
there's no
fun part is
way you can see the questionable. Did he or did he not make contact and all of that.
the fun part is watching Franco Harris. And you always heard the stories about Franco going, when you don't know what to do, just go to where you think the ball will be. And how far he had to run just to get in position for a deflection that it really was miraculous. You look, and it's like by the time Bradshaw throws, I think Harris is like right near the line of scrimmage. And then you follow him down, and then it's like, oh my God, did he just turn on the Jets and just run down or whatever? And that's incredible, and that's one of the big things of the week sports wise that I saw, and that's incredible. Surely beat my basketball playoffs where every game's a freaking 40-point blowout,
Yeah,
and at the
I
end of the
caught
first
some of
quarter,
that
I'm
this
like,
morning. At the first quarter, it's like, okay, if this keeps up, are they going to come back? No, they're not.
yeah, how do you finish 36
Wow,
basketball minutes, which is like 8 hours of, all right, this game's over. What do I comment on? Because,
you
at
don't.
least in football and baseball, things happen. It's different. Ice hockey, you got all that stuff. But
Hey,
basketball, it's the same thing. Come up, come down,
uh,
come up, come down. It's like if the game's over, it's like, okay, so they're dribbling more. What do? You talk about the weather or something?
I stopped watching the Bills Oilers blowout in '92 at halftime,
Oh,
and then I turned it on at the end of the game. I'm like, huh? What? What did I miss? Oh my god, I missed it. I saw the first time. I'm like, this thing's so over, and I just like turned on to see what the final score was, stuff like that, and they're still playing, and it was tied. I'm like,
yeah.
what is going on? Oh my
Well, I
god.
remember now today I like the Bills. I like the Bills today. I was rooting for them in the playoffs. But back then the Steelers started to get good. And but I don't know why. Just even Dad doesn't really like football too much. Like he'll watch it or whatever, but he's not, really sports oriented. But he hated the Bills, and we hated the Bills. And it's funny because Jim Kelly's from Butler County, like
Yeah, I
10 miles down the road.
I always liked the
And
Bills. I really wanted to see them win the one in 1990. And it just,
yes,
yeah, I was
that
just
one.
like, oh my God. Because that was, even compared to, and, people are talking about the great team we have, that they have now, and they do, but I mean, just that year.
But there was
They were
something
run,
about
yeah, they were, and they were running a hurry up offense that nobody had an answer for. And I
yeah.
want to say, I can't remember who it was, some documentary with the Bills, and one of the players said that Howie Long in the AFC Championship game actually told them to slow the hell down. Slow down. Quit doing this, offense. Slow down. Because they couldn't stop them. They had no answer for them. But
Well,
speaking of, go ahead.
that's you heard the story. They kind of the Bengals were the first ones that kind of ran that a little bit, and they ran it in 1988. And right before their AFC Championship game versus the Bills, who didn't run it at the time in Cincinnati, the NFL came into the locker room 4 hours before the game and said, "Oh, guess what? By the way, we have this new rule where it's slowed down the offense." And Sam Weiss is like, "Are you kidding me?
You
You
can't make
interpreted
up.
a rule?"
You can't make up a rule like that I mean,
Yeah,
you have to
and
have all the play. Yeah, I seem to remember hearing that you can make it and have the owners and coaches agree, have the teams agree for the following season. You can't change the rules as during the existing season. You
so
can't.
that's why the Super Bowl was so weird and that AFC Championship game was so ugly because in the Super Bowl they were all ready to go. The Bengals with no huddle. Let's go against the 49ers. They've never seen this before. They're going to have to adjust to it. We could do like a Miami against the Chicago Bears in 1985 and take their talent and make their talent clueless and all that. And in the AFC Championship game, they go, hey, the thing that got you here, yeah, you can't do it. You have to play a regular pace or something. It's like, what? It's
Uh,
like, oh,
uh,
that's incredible.
Mel Blunt
You know,
rule, but see, they did
yeah,
that after 1977. Uh, but this is going to be an interesting matchup. Today we've got the 2019 Chiefs. This is our first game of two, and they're traveling to Baltimore to take on the 2000 Ravens. And I'm looking at this matchup with the great Patrick Mahomes offense and the great Baltimore Ravens defense. Are we going to see a repeat of when the Chiefs played the Buccaneers in the Super Bowl? Because there's a similar vibe going on here. What do you think?
a little bit. It reminds me a lot of Miami, Nebraska, at college in the 70s, in the 80s, sorry, in the 80s Orange Bowls. Um, when it comes to this, you have one, which is like, I would say Kansas City was like the Miami Hurricanes, and the Ravens were like Nebraska. The Ravens have a solid defense and a great running game, and quarterbacks just hit or miss quarterbacks. I mean, come on, name a Nebraska quarterback in the 1980s. Like, it's like, but you can name the running backs. With Kansas City, I think that I think this is going to be like one of those games. It's going to be in the 20s. I think it's going to be. I think it's going to be a lot of long drives down the field. I think it's going to be a quick one, and I think if you see a pick six, that's going to be it. I think it's going to be a weird sort of style, like usually the power versus speed games are. And I think that if Baltimore gets a lead with 5 minutes to go and they get the ball, I think they could run it out. I think they could really run the clock
They've
out.
actually got good
But
running backs. They really do.
yeah,
And they've got a great tight end, which sounds like Kansas City, actually, with the tight end. But, I mean, look at this difference here. Kansas City, on a scale of 1 to 99, their offense is an 87, which is fantastic. Baltimore is a
yeah,
76. Baltimore's not bad. But then you look at the defense. Kansas City does not have much of a defense, and Baltimore has a brick wall. So, I
yeah.
mean, Kansas City, their offense is rated 87, and Baltimore's defense is a 94. I think that's going to be the difference. But let's take a look at what the.
It's Hulk Hogan versus Andre the Giant. It's the immovable force versus the unstoppable object.
Well, Kansas
You
City is
know,
actually favored by 3 with an over under 45.
the thing I
Interesting.
think, yeah, I think the thing that's going for Kansas City here is number one, the ability to come back. I think Kansas City in this year that they won the Super Bowl were down by 10 points every single playoff game.
Or more.
Um,
Or more.
yeah, yeah. I think that's a huge thing because a lot of they always say running doesn't slump. But when Nebraska got down by a touchdown or two, they weren't built to come back. They were built to plod down the field. And they did that very successfully. But, I think if Kansas City gets up early, it could be a tough day for Baltimore because it'll throw them out. Look at that. Look at Tony Banks, I think, is a higher rating than Trent Dilfer.
He
Yeah,
does. He does.
yeah. Now this you want the glitch to happen.
Well, I don't
Um,
know. See, this guy, I think, if Dilfer can connect to Shannon Sharp enough, Shannon Sharp could just take over because he's that good. Not just catching the ball, but have fun trying to tackle this guy. He's
yeah,
amazing.
he is the only athlete I know from Savannah State. Pitt used to play him in basketball when I went to college at Pitt. And we used to just like, because Pitt was in the top five when I did that. And we're like, Savannah State, oh, they're going to score 10 points. And they scored like 20. They were, I think, the worst ranked college basketball team. I didn't realize till this moment that Shannon Sharp went to Savannah State. I would have made more jokes about him or something like that.
Unless we made a typo, the colleges entered are correct. And with the monitors are human. It's not impossible we made a typo. So, but yeah, that's what was listed. If we put in what's listed correctly, then that would be correct. That is where he went. But let's go ahead and kick this sucker off, and we'll start with our national anthem. If I can get my mouse to get over here. Hello, mouse. Where are you? There we go. And now here's the national anthem.
Please rise everyone for our national anthem.
Okay, so it's going to be the unstoppable force versus the immovable object. And something's got to break here or else we'll go 12 overtimes. And just keep that here. Hardman will go to the 30-yard line up to the 35. As Kansas City will start off first down and 10 for Kansas City. Let's see what kind of a tone we have today. And it's going to be one of these days. He's sacked for 6 yards.
Out of the gate. Out of the gate. Here comes Baltimore's defense.
Oh, yeah, here they are. They just don't mess around. It'll be second down and 16. Mahomes, there's motion. Mahomes again will throw. He will throw down the middle and incomplete. It'll be third down. Third and 16. This is where you do need a big running game, and they don't have it. Mahomes again on the run. He's going to get back to the original line of scrimmage. It'll be 4th and 9, and now they got a catch. So 4th down and 9 in Kansas City. Well, welcome to Baltimore.
Yeah,
and now they got to kick the ball.
They do. That was a respectable run under the circumstances. He's probably the best running back, and look who made the tackle.
Rod Woodson, the former Steeler. Rod Woodson, who won his Super Bowl there, people forget, against Dallas. He missed the full season because he tore his ACL and came back and played in the Super Bowl. Here's Starks to the 30, and it'll be first down and 10 for Baltimore. First and 10 for Baltimore. They got Holmes and Lewis. And they go to Taylor. Taylor, first down and more. Taylor to the 50. He might go. There's Taylor, the first play. And Taylor down to the 20. Won't be cut. And Taylor's going to score. The first play for Baltimore. And it is a 59-yard touchdown. They knew where they were going. And all of a sudden, Trent Dilfer with a 1-yard pass and a 68-yard run. Trent Dilfer's going to look like he has a Dan Marino arm, but Taylor with the touchdown. How about that? That's almost like Tommy Frazier. They're high and up and good. And that's, well, after one play, it is Baltimore 7, Kansas City nothing. Matt Stover hits the extra point. So here they go. It's going to be high and deep. 7-0 Kansas City. Again, they fall behind like they did in all their playoff games. Oregon will take a knee. First down and 10. Got modern rules. Mahomes.
Second down.
4. It'll be second down and 6. Second and 6 for Kansas City. Mahomes again to throw. He's going to throw, and it's caught by Travis Kelce. And the first down. It'll be first down and 10. Mahomes to Williams. Second up to the 43. It'll be second down and 7. Second and 7. Back to throw, Mahomes. And a first down. Kansas City is just driving right down the field early. First down and 10, Mahomes.
Second down.
They'll only get about a gain of 2. It'll be second and 8. Second down and 8. Kansas City on the drive. Williams again. Williams will run. Williams. They'll go out of bounds. Third down and 2. So third down and 2 for Kansas City. Mahomes to Williams. First down to the 30-yard line. Kansas City had it first. They punted away, and now Baltimore had it. They on their first play scored.
Second down.
And it is incomplete there. Second and 10. Second down and 10. Mahomes will throw deeper, and it is incomplete.
Third down.
Third down now and 10. for Patrick Mahomes now. Back to throw. Pump fake. And incomplete. It'll be fourth down. This will be a 47-yard attempt by Butker. And Butker, or will hold. It'll be up, over, and this one is good. Almost halfway through the first quarter, it's 7-3. As Baltimore leads, and Butker will kick off. High and deep. And this will go into the end zone. And that'll be, the Harris will just take it in there. It'll be first down and 10. First and 10 for Baltimore. Dilfer, they draw it to Lewis.
Second down.
And he'll get a gain of 5. It'll be second down and 5. Second down and 5. Dilfer.
Third down.
2. And it'll be third down and 7. Now Kansas City defense is starting to pick it up. Third down and 7. Dilfer to throw, and it is incomplete. And now they got to kick it to Kansas City. They try and get to Ben Coates, who will later play with the Patriots. And Richardson will punt. High and short. And Hardman will bring it up to the 43. So Kansas City has it, first down and 10. They'll just go right up the middle and a gain of 2. It'll be second down and 8 for Kansas City. 7-3, Baltimore leads. Mahomes to down again. It'll be third down and 4. So third and 4 for Kansas City. Mahomes will go to McCoy. And LaShawn McCoy from the University of Pittsburgh is a yard short. It'll be 4th and 1, and now they're going to kick. Colquitt will come in, and there's the punt. High, and this one, let's see, it'll go into the end zone. It is a touchback to Kansas City. Well, Baltimore will get it back. It's 7-3 Baltimore. 3 down, and they get nothing. It'll be second and 10. Baltimore on a long touchdown, 69-yard touchdown in the game. Dilfer.
Third down.
That's incomplete. Third down and 10. I could see Dilfer going 11-32 today. Third down and 10. Dilfer. He's back. They're going to throw, and it is incomplete.
Fourth down. Penalty.
Fourth down. There's a penalty on the play. And too many men on Baltimore. Of course, when you have no offense, you want to go Canadian with 12 out there, and Richardson will punt. So now all of a sudden it started out pretty good, but it is a punt. And Thomas the fair catch. So it'll be first down for Kansas City. Mahomes, they'll draw it to Williams.
Second down.
And 3, it'll be second and 7. Second and 7, Baltimore 7, Kansas City 3. They kick it to
third down.
Kicked a couple. It'll be third down and 5. So it'll be third and 5. 7-3, Baltimore leads Kansas City. Back to throw, Mahomes.
Fourth down. Injury.
And there is an injury. Let's see who it is. Tyreek Hill is down. So Brian Pringle will come in, a wide receiver. I don't really remember Brian Pringle, and Colquitt will catch. High and deep. And this will go down to the 6-yard line. So it'll be first down and 10. Baltimore 7, Kansas City 3. Guilford they need a first down. They're not getting a first down. In the NFL, a touchdown is a first down. I believe they only have one there. The football. And Kadri Ishmael, Baltimore will have it, but there's a fumble. There is a penalty on the play. Still for Baltimore. There is a flag.
Third down.
And we got to see what that is. It'll be Tyreek Hill has recovered. A lot going on in this play and roughing the passer. So Baltimore will get a first down on that penalty. It'll be first down and 10, Dilfer. Dilfer to throw.
Second down.
I think Kadri Ismail went to Syracuse. It'll be second down and 2, but that'll be the end of the first quarter. The end of the first quarter, Baltimore's 69-yard touchdown early has been our only score. The score, Baltimore 7, Kansas City 3. And until that last penalty, first down, Mike in the truck, until that last penalty first down, Baltimore's only other first down was a 69-yard touchdown.
Yeah, the shock of the very first play of Baltimore, a little 1-2 yard pass going all the way, which is most of Dilfer's 83 yards. Patrick Mahomes, though, 33 yards and 33 yards rushing. So I'm trying to figure out why it comes up as 60 yards total. For
the sacked.
Oh,
the sack. The
okay.
one sack for
True,
6 yards.
True. Okay. Yeah, they have just as many rushing yards as passing yards. 5 for 10, which is, and Dilfer's 3 for 6. They're both 50%. So, Kansas City is being contained. I mean, they were able to do a little drive and get a field goal out of it, but this is not going to be easy. Yes, I know Kansas City comes back every single time in a playoff game, but they're also taking on like one of, if not arguably, the best defense in history. So this will not be an easy task. I mean, Jamal Lewis has been contained by Kansas City defense. That's a bit of a surprise. Damian Williams is not doing bad. They're rushing okay. Receiving, it's a Travis Kelce show, at least at this point in time. And for Baltimore, you've got that Travis Taylor 69-yard catch for a touchdown. Yeah. Short of that's been Ishmael. Haven't hit Shannon Sharp yet. I don't know if he's even been targeted.
Without the touchdown, Baltimore has 19 yards of offense. Without the touchdown, they have 19 yards of offense in the first quarter. I think that's a little bit concerning because as good as their defense is, Kansas City has the offense to get 2 more field goals.
They do, and a big touchdown if necessary. But let's not forget what's going on right now. I mean, Baltimore looked like a 3-and-out. Then Dilfer got roughing the passer called against him, and now Baltimore's driving. So maybe things will change in this quarter.
It's always like a boxing match. These games are always like a boxing match. First couple rounds, and this will be 2nd and 2 here. They'll get it to Jamal Lewis. Lewis will get a first down and out of bounds. But it's like a boxing match. The first few rounds, you dance around a little bit. Then when you open it up, it becomes really good. You test out everything. Dilfer sidesteps, they'll throw. And second down. It'll be 2nd down. 2nd and 10. 14 and a half. He just began the second quarter. 2nd down. Dilfer again to throw. Dilfer, and it is incomplete. They're really getting a lot of trust in Trent Dilfer. 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Dilfer will go, and right down the middle, and incomplete. And now they got to try and pin Kansas City back. It'll be 4th and 10, and Richardson will catch. Here it is, another punt. I have a feeling it's going to be a lot of this today. And it'll be Thomas, a fair catch on the 13-yard line. First down, Kansas City. Mahomes.
2nd down.
There. 2nd down and 9. This game might end 7-3. 2nd and 9. Mahomes. Will throw, and it's incomplete.
3rd down.
3rd down and 9. So this has been all Baltimore. Williams, and they lose 2. It'll be 4th and 11, and now they want to kick it back. Wolford will kick it back, and there it is. It is going to be a high and deep kick. It's going to be all of this. Start to the 42. It's going to come down to a turf war like this. 1st and 10 now for Baltimore. They want to try and run the ball at least. They don't. Dilfer, and he's just going to throw that into the ground. It'll be 2nd down and 10. They can run the football. Ball formation. We'll get the Lewis on the track.
3rd down. Penalty.
It'll be 3rd down. No, it was a draw, they say, and there's a penalty on the play. It's going to be offsetting. They got to do it again. So that hurts a lot when you do something like that. So it'll be 2nd and 10.
3rd down.
And that's what they did. They isolated Shannon on one side and threw to him his first catch of the day. 3rd and 4. Dilfer And there it is. They're ISOing Shannon again. But this time they draw to Lewis, and he gets a first down to Mark. Here comes Lewis down to the 35, to the 33. And a first down and 10. Baltimore, and that is big. And now they're threatening again, and every point is so big in this one. Every point is big. First down, Dilfer. He's going to go deep. And he got it to Country Ishmael. He's going to score. 2 long touchdown passes for Ted
I wondered if this was going to happen. Yeah, 2 passes for Dilfer. He does nothing, and then he hits it. And I was wondering if that penalty was going to, when Dilfer had somebody in his face roughing the passer, was going to change the offense for this drive, and it did.
Wow, I'll tell you what, it's down 13-3, and this is the thing in Kansas City. Tony Banks will hold. He's actually rated higher by 5 points over Trent Dilfer. And it is 4 plays, 58 yards, and Stover will kick. Stover is a former Cleveland Brown. Some of these players, remember, this was the team. Some of these players started out in Cleveland, and then Cleveland moved to Baltimore, and then they played there. Stover was one of them. Mahomes to Tyreek Hill, who was injured, but now he's back. It'll be 2nd down and 4. This game is heated up, and there's going to be motion. Kelsey is over the first down to Williams, and a first down for Kansas City. Here comes Kansas City now. They're trotting down under 10 minutes. Mahomes, and incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Mahomes to throw. He's going to throw, and it's incomplete. 3rd down and 10. So it'll be 3rd and 10. Mahomes, the blitz is on. He's only going to get 2. And it'll be 4th and 8. Now they're going to catch. Hopefully now will punt. And there it is. High and a little deeper than I thought, a little bit choppy. And Lewis will break it away to the, I don't know where it is. It's a little choppy. Okay, there we go.
29-yard line.
Return. Up to the 29. So it'll be first down. Baltimore's got a chance to go really a lot ahead right now. And just on the pitch, Lewis. And he's going to get a first down and more up to the 45. So it'll be first down.
Are you a little bit behind us here? You have a little bit of a delay in choppiness?
Yeah, a little bit. Just yeah, it's a little bit. I see him, and then all of a sudden I'm like, wow, that's a big gain. He was stuffed at the line. I'm like, oh, okay. Then I see him on the 50-yard line. I'm like, oh my God. So it'll be a little bit more of a delay here, Dilfer. And they'll go to Lewis again. It'll be 2nd down and 8. So 2nd and 8. There's a little bit of a delay.
3rd down.
And I know it's 3rd down. It goes up the middle and maybe a loss of 1. There it is. 3rd and 9 now. Halfway through the 2nd quarter. It'll be 3rd and 9. And Dilfer, he's going to throw, and he catches his Lewis. Lewis on the line, and Lewis is going to be down at the 32. A first down, Jermaine Lewis, for 22 yards. It'll be 1st and 10. This is enormous here. Dilfer to Lewis, Jamal Lewis, and it'll be 2nd down here. 2nd and 4. Dilfer again, Dilfer. And he is sacked. It looks like he's sacked, and he is. 8-yard loss. That's big. Daniel Sorensen. And that's big for a reason. It's 3rd and 12. Let's see if they can recover out of that. 3rd down and 12. Dilfer to throw. And it's going to be incomplete. 4th down. 4th and 12. Dilfer to Ismail, but he couldn't do it. Dover from 51. This will be 50 yards. And let's see, it's going to be up. It is over. It might be I don't know. It is good. 51 yards for Matt Stover, and Baltimore has a 17-3 lead. And here's Stover. It's going to be high and deep. And here it is. It will be Hardman 5. Hardman going up to the far sideline. Up to the 33. It'll be first down and 10. First and 10. 17-3. Mahomes, and he'll throw to Kelsey. Gets it only for about 3. Second down and 7. Got to take a look here. Second and 7. 3:40 to go. And motion trips to the top side. Mahomes. It is caught by Hill. Tyreek Hill. And a first down into Baltimore territory. Gain of 18. And tackled by Dwayne Starks. It'll be first down and 10. Under 3 minutes. Mahomes.
Second down.
And Mahomes, he's going to throw, and it's going to be incomplete. Second and 10 here.
Third down. Out of bounds.
It is going to be incomplete there. No, it's caught and out of bounds. Sorry, it is choppy. Third down and 4. Williams won't get anything there. He loses a yard. It'll be 4th and 5. And that should be the warning, and it will be.
2-minute warning.
Will kick it after the warning. 2 minutes. Sorry if I'm a little behind. I'm seeing it's like the old 386's computer when you run a program, and it is, too much for the computer, Alec, goes like that. So I'm a little bit behind, but it's all right. Baltimore has increased their offense a little bit more than Kansas City. Mike in a truck right now, 17-3. What do you see?
I see exactly what Baltimore needs to do to win. They're doing what I figured they would do. This is kind of what I thought would be how this game plays out. But all of that being said, Kansas City, they've been down by 2 or more scores and come back and win the game. That's how they did it during the playoffs in 2019. So in a bizarre way, it's like we're seeing what Baltimore needs to do to win, and they're doing it. But at the same token, it's like Kansas City is like, we got them right where we want them. So I don't know how to call this game at this point.
I agree with you. With 2 minutes left, I think this is going to be a big thing. Kansas City has a chance to get pinned back Baltimore and get the ball back. And if they can trade punts and win about 10 yards on trading these punts, then we have something really good happening. Colquitt will fit. And let's see what they do. Colquitt. And there's the kick. He's going to try and pin him. And again, it goes over inside the 10-yard line and down at the 4-yard line. It looks like the 4 or 5-yard line. It'll be first down at the 5. This could be very big.
Second down.
Go home, nothing there. And it'll be second down. They might use timeouts here. And they do. Second and
third down. Penalty.
And Dilfer to Jamal Lewis, and he loses a couple. It'll be third down. It is choppy. It's hard. There's a penalty on the play. And it's going to be deep. Oh, that's away. And Kansas City, if you're looking to make things tough, you do that. So it'll be first and 10 on Baltimore's 12-yard line. Kansas City really shooting himself in the foot, Dilfer. And they're going to give it to Brown. And Brown gets a first down to the 30-yard line. And there's going to be a penalty on the play here. So it's going to be a penalty here, and it's going to be offensive holding on Baltimore. So now Baltimore is shooting themselves in the foot. It'll be first down and 10 for Baltimore. This is big for Kansas.
Second down, penalty.
And they're going to throw, and it's to Shannon Sharp. There's another penalty. My God, this is so difficult right now. Everything's happening right now. Another holding on Baltimore. That's 2 in a row. Oh, you got everything going on here. It'll be first and 19 at their own 3. And that motion going.
Second down.
Okay, they go to Lewis right up the middle. It is a little choppy here. Second and 12. A gain of 7 there. And let's see what's happening at timeout, Kansas City. Second down and 12.
Third down.
Looking. Dilfer, and he goes down. He's sacked by Terrell Suggs. It'll be 3rd and 18. Kansas City should use their last timeout. Now, if I'm Baltimore, I just take a knee or sneak it or something up the middle. 3rd and 18. They pass the ball. There's Dilfer, and they do pass.
4th down.
And now
penalty.
I can see it perfectly in real time. There's a penalty on the play. And if that's on Kansas City, which it is, then that makes them out of the running for person of the year. Now we got everything back. I can see everything going perfectly. The throw to Lewis.
2nd down. Out of bounds.
And it'll be 2nd down and 6. So out of bounds here, 2nd down and 6. Blitz is on. They throw to Shannon Sharp. And another first down for Baltimore.
We were talking about how much of an advantage it would be if Kansas City were able to pin Baltimore down. Now watch Baltimore score out of this drive.
That'd be incredible. That would be absolutely incredible. A field goal would make it 3 scores. Dilfer to Lewis. And here we go. Jamal Lewis. They got all their timeouts. Jamal Lewis. He's starting to break away. He's starting to break away. Down to the 26-yard line. It'll be a first down. A gain of 44. This is so big now. Even if they hit a field goal, it's now 3 scores. And a team like Kansas City, I'm not sure if they can do it against this. It'll be down to the 26, a first down. It was inbounds. They got a called timeout. They do. They have 2 remaining. First down, Dilfer. And there is motion. Dilfer again. Dilfer. Let's throw in.
2nd down.
2nd and 10. They need yards. Dilfer is the only one behind there. Dilfer to throw, and he does. He's intercepted by Freeland. And Freeland, that was a big interception. It kept Baltimore from going up 3 scores. And if Baltimore went up 3 scores, it would have just been too difficult, I think. But Dilfer throws the interception to Freeland. And that is very big. It's going to be first down. First down and 10. Kansas City, no timeouts. Let's see what they do. Mahomes, they draw it to Williams.
2nd down. Out of
I
bounds.
don't know who was that. Who drew up that move. But they're not going to be with Kansas City in the second half. 2nd down. Williams,
3rd
nothing
down,
there.
out of
It's going to be
bounds.
3rd and 11. 2 straight out of bounds. 3rd and 11. Mahomes to throw. They're just going to go deep. Mahomes, he's going to throw it deep. Now they can spike the ball if they catch this thing, and it is incomplete.
4th down.
It'll be 4th down, and now they got a kick. There's 23 seconds to go. And here it is, Colquitt. He gets it off at 17-3. Well, I mean, it's been striking. 2 timeouts, 15 seconds. They can go deep. Etchick, call timeout, kick a field goal.
2nd
Maybe
down.
not.
Out of bounds.
And that's Taylor. He's out of bounds. This will be it. 8 seconds. 10 seconds. Dilfer. Dilfer again. Dilfer, a deep throw. And it is... Scott, touchdown! The Hail Mary for 53 yards. That's the first one, I believe, of the tournament. Trent Dilfer to Kadri Ismail. And that's a big one because it makes it 23-3. And my mind was starting to daze. And this one was a big catch. It's now 23-3. He has 3 touchdown passes. All were long touchdown passes. And at the half, it's going to be Baltimore 24 and Kansas City 3. And Mike in the truck, it doesn't matter if he can sustain this or not. It doesn't matter. They got a 21-point cushion. They can actually start to play close to the vest right now and win this game.
Yeah, I mean, Trent Dilfer looks right now like Patrick Mahomes. I mean, he had all kinds of problems out of the gate. He was throwing incompletion after incompletion, but now he's on fire. And he's got, look at this, he's got 212 yards in the air compared to Patrick Mahomes' 66. Now, I always argue that Dilfer was underrated, but wow. I mean, he was taking some hits out of the gate and was not looking very effective, but right now, Trent Dilfer's on fire, and Kansas City doesn't seem to have much of an answer for him.
Yeah, if he wouldn't have thrown that interception, it might be 31-3 now. If he wouldn't have thrown that interception, that's the only thing keeping him from a 31-3 score. He could have 4 touchdowns in that first half. Or even if they kick a field goal.
Look at Jamal Lewis. He was
But
having
yeah, Jamal,
he was having
oh,
problems in the first quarter. In the second quarter, he exploded.
yeah. And it is more than just that because it is 59 yards on 10 carries. If you take away the big one, so that's 5.9 a carry. That's still 6 yards a carry. So he's doing a very good job. He might hit 200 today. But now I think everybody's going to see, look at Qadri Ishmael. I know 53 of that's a touchdown. But I know people are going to look at this and expect more. And people are going to look at him running the ball. Jamal Lewis is going to be. So they're going to play. They're going to start running against run defenses. But right now, it's very big. And they're going to get the ball back. Look at that. That's incredible. Down and into the end zone.
Touchback.
If Baltimore, I'm telling you, if they score a touchdown here, it's over. They just fly through the second half. Go for the
Second down.
If they have a couple, it'll be 2nd and 8. And again, they're running against a run defense, 2nd down and 8. Go for it again. It's incomplete. Third down and 8. So trying to hit Shannon Sharp again. 3rd and 8. Dilfer. Back to throw. He throws, and it is incomplete, and they got a kick. So Kansas City does what they need to do, and they're going to get the ball here. And 24-3, a 3 and out for Baltimore, which means Kansas City, let's see about their field position, and Hardman. The fair catch on the 29. 1st down and 10. And it'll be a slow formation. Swing to Williams. And here it comes. Here's Williams. Up to the 50 and down to the 40. Here comes Williams. To the 31. Williams a 1st down. And this is huge. Because Kansas City, I'll tell you what, if they can cut this to 2 scores, we got a game again. Williams, this is incredible. Williams is going down to the 40 right here. 1st down. Injury. There's an injury on the play. Eric Fisher is down, the left tackle for Kansas City. And left tackles are a major position. 1st down.
2nd down.
And it'll be 2nd and 8. In fact, I think Tony Baselli, the Jacksonville Jaguars.
3rd down. Penalty.
Tackle. He was their first expansion pick. A penalty on the play and an illegal block, and that's going to hurt Kansas City. They're down by 21. They couldn't afford that. Mahomes will throw, and it's incomplete.
3rd down.
3rd and 18. Back to throw. Mahomes got Tyreek Hill. It's enough for a field goal, but it would be 47 yards. Here's Harrison Butker for 47 yards. High and up and good. He's automatic here. It's 24-6. And that is really big. So here's Harrison now to kick off. 24-6, Baltimore leads. Kansas City, can Baltimore do anything? Goal line. Here's Qadri Ishmael. Ishmael to the 23-yard line. They got to do something. Fisher will be back. They got to do something. They just can't take a knee right now.
Second down.
That'll be a gain of 6, 2nd down and 4. 2nd and 4 for Baltimore.
3rd down.
It'll be 3rd down. 3rd and 6. Dilfer, there's motion. Dilfer again. Dilfer looking. Dilfer's going to fire at Dilfer, and it's incomplete. 4th down. And wow, all of a sudden, Kansas City, they're putting themselves in a good position. And there's the kick, and on to the 35. 1st and 10 for Kansas City.
2nd down.
And only a gain of 1. It'll be 2nd and 9. 2nd and 9. That was like a 2-yard, I don't know. It's like that junior high play when you only throw the ball like 1 yard and then it's a 5. That one's going to be incomplete, so Kansas City can't do anything. And now they got to kick it back to Baltimore. So Colquitt will kick it. It's going to be high and deep and off to the side, 23-yard line. First down for Baltimore. Guilford. Oh, nothing.
Second
Here we
down.
go. We got like the first quarter all over again with the incompletion. Second and 10. It's going to be on Kansas City. First play, first penalty actually in a little bit. Second and 5. Guilford.
Third down.
To the 30-yard line, it'll be third down and 2. Third and 2, halfway through the third. Guilford, eyeing the day show.
Fourth down. Out of bounds.
Eyeing the day show, it'll be 4th and 2, and now they got to kick again. This is like a ping pong match. Punt. And it's going to be high and deep. And Hardman again. Hardman up to the 39. First down and 10, Kansas City. Now they're going full house.
Second down.
And Blake Bell loses 1. It'll be 2nd and 11. They're trying everything to get through this defense.
Third down. Penalty.
Open a play up the middle, but there's a penalty, and it's defensive holding on Baltimore. So it'll be a first down for Kansas City. First down and 10. Mahomes.
Second down.
They'll get a gain of 4. Second down and 6. 5.5 to go.
Third down.
Here. It'll be third down and 7. Third and 7 now. Mahomes. The blitz is on. They go to Williams. They catch him on the blitz and a first down and more. Williams to the 36. And a first down and 10. First down and 10. Mahomes.
Second down.
It'll be second down and 7. 3.5 to go. 24-6. Mahomes goes down, and it's going to be a big third down and 13. Cornell Brown with the sack. Big third and 13. Mahomes, and he's going to go back again. Mahomes, he's scrambling. And he does the Fran Tarkton, and he loses 15. It'll be 4th down and 28. Oh my goodness, and Colquitt will kick now. Here it is, high and to the near sideline. They'll hit the ground and they'll get it to the 11-yard line. First and 10. 2 minutes to go. Dilfer to Jamal Lewis, and there's a first down and more. Penalty 25, there's a penalty. And that's going to be holding, and Baltimore's just, they got to correct that before next round, or else they're going to be done. Second down. Nothing there. It'll be 2nd and 13. Second down, Dilfer to Jamal Lewis. Out of bounds. Third down. Penalty. And, there's a penalty. Jamal Lewis is hurt. Diane Badejo is coming in. That's a big injury. And it'll be offensive holding again. My God. Like everybody is like playing bingo. They want to get all holding penalties. Dilfer again, incomplete. Third down. 3rd and 17. They get this, that would be huge. Dilfer, and he sidesteps almost to safety, and it's incomplete. Down. Almost to safety. That would have been big had they got the safety, make it 2 score. Richardson will punt. There it is. Richardson high and deep. And this will be Hardman at the 44. So, actually on the 45, Jamal Lewis is back. First down for Kansas City. Second down. Michael McCrary with the sack. It'll be 2nd and 16. Back to throw Mahomes. Third down. He is getting crushed. It'll be 3rd down and 18, and that'll be Ray Lewis with the sack, and that'll be the end of 3. At the end of the third quarter, it's Baltimore 24, Kansas City 6. Mike in the truck. Kansas City is getting all the opportunities in the world, and they have 3 points to show from it.
Yeah, this is what I predicted in a way, at least so far, of when the Chiefs played the Buccaneers in the Super Bowl. It's the same thing. They are playing a defense that's all over them nonstop, and Kansas City is just having all kinds of problems offensively. It's These are Trent Dilfer numbers, if you will, 11 to 27, but he's got 3 touchdowns, 3 big touchdowns. Jamal Lewis has 100 yards. He had 100 yards though. I think at halftime he's gone down a little bit. He got hurt. He's gone down a little bit. But there's the Mahomes has the highest average rushing. Kansas City's having all kinds of problems. Kelsey's 5 receptions, but for only 31 yards, and his longest is 11. Baltimore is just flat out containing Kansas City. Quadri Ishmael's got 4 catches for 100 yards and 2 touchdowns. Defensively, McCrary has a sack, Burnett has a sack, Lewis has a sack, Brown has a sack. That's 5 sacks in 3 quarters against Mahomes. This defense, Suggs has a sack for Kansas City, as does Sorensen. This is reminiscent of the Super Bowl they lost, the Chiefs lost to Tampa Bay. It's what I kind of thought was going to happen, and so far that's exactly what's happened.
Oh, you called it, and it's 16 punts so far. Oh my God, 16 punts in a game. So it's either big play or nothing, and the third down conversions are very little. This could be, in a way, if it weren't for the big plays, it could be a 3-0 game or something to that effect. 3rd and 18. And it is incomplete. Now they got a punt again. We're at punt number 17. It'll be the 10th punt for Full Foot will catch. Well, for Baltimore, they need an 8-minute drive. Here's Lewis. They have Jamal Lewis, Jermaine Lewis, and Ray Lewis on the team. I just realized they had 3 Lewises. Second down. It's like Cincinnati the one year had 3 people, one of the running backs and whatever with the same name. Johnson, I think.
Speaking of Lewis, Lewis just ran the ball.
Yeah. 2nd down and 10. They had to trade for Franklin. A wide receiver. 2nd and 10, 3rd down and 10 now. They're getting predictable. They just don't want to turn it over. Dilfer. Is it enough? Yes, it is a 1st down, so they're going to take another couple minutes off the clock. 1st down and 10. Dilfer, that's a big thing. Every 1st down is 3 minutes. And Holmes. Priest Holmes, that later on would play for Kansas City. 2nd and 6. So Dilfer now. No, Dilfer, don't ever do that again. Just because other people are getting 5 yards a carry doesn't mean that he can get 5 yards a carry. 3rd down and 10. Dilfer to throw. And he's paying for it. 4th and 16, and now they got a kick. So Richardson will punt it. And there it is. It's been stuck at 24-6. Take a look. It'll be down to the 30-yard line. 1st and 10. Patrick Mahomes now. Mahomes to Williams. Williams, a nice run. Williams, and up to the 45. 1st down and 10 for Kansas City. They're down 18.
Yeah, if Kansas City scores on this drive, it's a whole new ball game just because of the history of Kansas City. But if they don't, this might be over.
Yeah, I'm saying this got to be 4-down football right now. Under 10 minutes to go. Mahomes. And Mahomes is going to run it. Mahomes is going to gain a 9. So it'll be 2nd and 1. They're down by 18, 3 touchdowns. They're also down by a touchdown with a 2-point conversion and a field goal. So a field goal is still in on this. It'll be, 2nd and 1 to 2nd and 6. 3rd down. It'll be 3rd and 3. There is a huge difference between 1 and 6 against Baltimore. 3rd and 3. Mahomes, and it is incomplete. Fourth down.
Fourth down.
It'll
Do
be
you
fourth
go
down.
for it? Do you go for it, or do you pin Baltimore back really deep?
I think right now you got to go for it because the time is, you need 3 scores. They're going to punt right here, but I don't know. I'd go for it. And I would, because now you're going to go and it's going to be in the end zone. There it is. But even if Baltimore would just run 3 up the middle, now you got 5
Second
to
down.
get 3 scores. And that's going to be sharp first down. Second down, halfway through the fourth quarter.
Third down.
This is a very big third down. They get this, and they're going to be running near 5 minutes to go in the game. Silver, and he throws. That's a very Pop Warner type pass. It'll be 4th and 3, and there's Richardson. High and deep. To the 33. Third down.
Second down.
And a gain of 4, it'll be 2nd down and 6. They got to hurry to the line. 2nd and 6, Mahomes.
Third down.
That was horrible. that was horrible. 3rd down and 9. Mahomes back to throw, and it is incomplete.
Fourth down.
4th down, and now it's 4th and 9. They got to go for it. They got to get it. They got to get it. 4th and 9. Mahomes. And Mahomes, it is caught by Kelsey. He's going to go all the way.
Out of bounds.
50 yards out of bounds. It'll be 1st down and 10 now. It's beyond 5 minutes, so the clock will start once they get to the line and set the ball. 1st and 10. Mahomes again. Mahomes to Watkins. And Sammy Watkins, this will be a 1st down. Big, and they hurry to the line. 5:26 to go. Mahomes again. Wow, you wonder. Mahomes, and they go, and it's going to be Robinson out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
Still go, though. 1st down and 10. Remember, with 2nd and 1, they jumped off sides. Then it's 2nd and 6. They had a false start, and they couldn't get the 1st down. That was maybe the biggest play of the game. Here's Tyreek Hill. If they kick a field goal there, this is unbelievably close. 4:53 to go. It stops till the snap on an out of bounds. It's under 5 minutes. Mahomes. And he's into the 1-yard line. And this is not a gimme. This is not a gimme. It's going to be 1st and goal. 4.5 to go in the game. Mahomes is in the gun. This spreads him out. And motion. Mahomes again. Mahomes. And he got it to Kelsey. He scored. So Travis Kelsey. It's now 24 to 12. And they got to go for 2. And Mahomes to Kelsey. So 24 to 12. And now they got to go for 2 to make it a 10-point game. Oh, that wasn't going to work. The same offensive guy, I don't know who's calling these plays, but a handoff up the middle against one of the best defenses of all time. I don't know, but they're going to kick deep. They have all their timeouts, but they might not need to use them. It's going to be short. Here's Harris. And Harris will take it. Corey Harris to the 28. This is going to be big. It's 1st down and 10. Dilford, 24 to 12.
2nd down.
It'll be 2nd down and 10. 2:30 to go. I'm doing the math. They won't hit the warning.
Third down. Injury.
Look, nothing there. They're keeping it close. Jonathan Ogden is down. So you have the injury timeout. It's going to be 3rd down and 9. So they started again. Guilford and it is 4th down and 5. Oh, they're going to use the timeout. I don't know about that. Richardson now to kick. And it's going to be down to the 30-yard line. I keep thinking about that Redskins 49ers game. Oh, my goodness. This might be the same thing. Mahomes, 1st down and 10. Mahomes again. Mahomes will throw. It's a little bit deeper and incomplete. 2nd down. So 2:24 to go. Mahomes back to throw. Mahomes right down the middle, and it is caught by Travis Kelce on a first down to the 45. They got to hurry this up. There's an injury. Ogden is recovered, but there's a penalty. It's interference, but they're going to decline, but the clock will be stopped. So it'll be 2:16. It'll start on the snap. First down, Mahomes. Mahomes will throw, and it's caught by Hill. Hill down to the 25. Hill to the 20. There's time. He's out of bounds. It's another penalty, and it is offensive interference, and Baltimore is trying to lose this game. They are seriously trying to lose it. First and 20. No, that Kansas City's trying to lose it. Sorry about that. And that's what happened.
Injury.
When you get something like that, there's an injury, and Andrew Wiley is down. I think they're trying to stop the clock here, but they're going to hurry to the line. It might be the 2-minute warning, and it is. 2 minutes. Kansas City shooting themselves in the foot. They are. All 7 of those penalties have come at crucial times. And if they wouldn't have jumped, if they wouldn't have had a false start at 2nd and 1, and they would have got a field goal out of that, they would have gone for 1, and it would have been a 24-16 game. But wow, penalties are just so costly.
And this is reminding me of the Super Bowl against Tampa Bay with Kansas City. Kansas City had 10 penalties in that Super Bowl. 2 minutes left in the game. They've got 7 against Baltimore.
Look at the punts. 21 punts. Oh, that's one of those. Just 21 punts. Absolute unique game. Now it's Kelsey. I can't see Mahomes. And he's going to
third down, out of bounds.
It'll be 3rd down and 18, a gain of 10. 3rd and 18, Mahomes. And he's going to throw right down the middle, and it is incomplete.
4th down.
And it'll be 4th and 18. It won't be over if they don't get this, but it'll be extremely difficult. 4th and 18. Mahomes. And he's going to throw, and it is caught in a first down. On a 4th and 18, they get 20. First down and 10. And Andrew Wiley is back in the game for Kansas City. 1st and 10, 24-12. Mahomes. And it is caught by Watkins. They got to hurry this up. 2nd and 4. Down to a minute 20. They got to really start throwing down the field. Mahomes goes down. Not the best. It'll be 3rd and 10. They might have to use a timeout here.
Ray Lewis with the big, huge sack.
Oh, that's incredible. That was very big, especially if it forces. No, they're going to hurry. They're going to keep their timeout. So I don't know about that. 3rd down and 10. The throw, and it is incomplete. It's 4th and 10. And it's pretty much down to this. 4th and 10. And here's Mahomes. Back to throw. He's going to throw, and Baltimore will win. Baltimore, there's a penalty. A penalty late. Let's see what it is. Ineligible. They're going to decline. And now Baltimore is just going to take a knee. Baltimore, Kansas City will use 2 timeouts. And there's one. And now they're going to use another one here. And then they're finally going to take their final knee here. And the Baltimore Ravens have won the game 24-12. In a game in which it was 24-6 for the longest of time. But Baltimore had that big second quarter, and Kansas City, they had their chances. They had it down to the 20-yard line, and then they had a flag for holding. They had the ball 2nd and 1 at the 40 of Baltimore, and then they jumped off sides, and they couldn't make a first down. They ended up punting it away. There were times where Kansas City was there, but they shot themselves in the foot. Baltimore, they had a great defense. Kansas City started to creep up on them, but Baltimore ends up winning 24-12. And There you go. You're on mute.
Tale of two quarterbacks. I mean, Mahomes has some of the better numbers, but Dofer has the biggest number, and that was touchdowns. He threw three of them, three touchdowns. And Jamal Lewis, still a good day, 104. He had over 100 yards rushing in the first half. Second half, he had problems, but I mean, he still had a 100-yard game. It's better than you can say about anybody with Kansas City. Receiving, Kelsey and Tyreek Hill were your big receivers for Kansas City. No surprise there. Kelsey with 8 and Hill with 6. Baltimore, Ismail and Sharp each had 4 receptions. Taylor 3, Lewis 2. But half of Ismail's catches were for touchdowns. 4 catches, 100 yards exactly. Then you go take a look at defense. McCrary had 3 sacks. Lewis had 2. Brown had 1, and Burnett had 1. That's 7 sacks against Patrick Mahomes. Kansas City, Suggs sacked Dilfer twice, Sorensen once, and Breland did have the pick. But this was the Baltimore defense show. Again, this felt like the Super Bowl where the Buccaneers beat the Chiefs. It felt like a carbon copy. And it's kind of what I thought, as noted at the beginning of the game, it's kind of what I thought was going to happen today.
Yeah, 2 of 18 in third downs. Like, seriously, 2 of 18 in third downs for Kansas City. I understand some of them are going to be long, but my God, 2 of 18. That's 16 times you got to get rid of it, you know?
Look at next week. 95 Cowboys, 68 Jets. Troy Aikman, Joe Namath.
Oh, yeah. That is big. It is, Joe Namath. That's going to be a test. I want to see that one. America's team versus America's unlabeled team. That'll be big. But Tampa Bay now, Brady against Aikman, 2 Hall of Famers, 2 very close teams. This, I think, will be a good one. Bruce Arians, whose first head coaching job, I believe, was at Temple University. I only know this because I heard of that mid-season bowl game that they used to play in the NCAA, the only one they ever had. It was a mid-season bowl game, and Temple was in it, and they go, yeah, head coach Bruce Arians. And I'm like, head what? Whoa, who? Tampa Bay, they got Brady. You got Dallas with Troy Aikman. You have 2 very solid teams. I think Dallas is a little more solid than Tampa Bay, and playing at Dallas, I think that 3-point is a favor. I think that's a fair 3-point margin.
Yeah, Dallas is favored by 3 over under 39. Very believable. Sounds about right.
And I am hoping we don't have 21 punts in this game.
Okay, I don't think so. I don't think we're going to have nearly as many punts this time.
And as you can see, Bruce Arians, very good. I mean, there's a lot of dysfunction right now in the whole Tampa Bay thing. But the good thing about this game is it doesn't simulate dysfunction. It simulates stats. And these are 2 very good stats teams. It's funny because the 93 team also was dysfunctional in Dallas. There was a lot of sort of things happening there off the field. But the good thing about this is we can take all that stuff and throw it away. It's just football. It's just stats. Michael Irvin is incredible from Miami, University of Miami. He's really good. Gronkowski, pretty good there. Very good. And then you have Fournette, who from LSU, very good. I mean, you got Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay was a solid team. I believe they were 11-5 in the regular season and won all the games on the road. Most of them, their playoff games. But here we go, and it'll be here in Dallas. Eddie Murray to kick off. And we're underway as we begin the second part of our doubleheader. In the end zone, and Higgins will take a knee. 1st and 10 for Tampa Bay. Brady out of the pistol. He's going to throw, and it's incomplete. Second down and 10. Trying to go to Gronkowski. 2nd and 10. There's motion. And there's the flag. And wow, I'll tell you what, this is not the start for Tampa Bay they wanted. It'll be 2nd and 15. It's okay. It's Brady. You can get stuck behind 50 points. You're still going to make a comeback.
Third down.
3rd and 16. Brady is good at these 3rd down and 16. I'd expect him to make it on this turf. 3rd and 16. Brady. And he did it. And he gets clobbered. Brady gets clobbered. It'll be 4th and 31. And I was wrong. He lost another 15. Pinion. It'll be the kick pinion, and it'll be to the 50-yard line. Washington with the fair catch. 1st and 10 Dallas. Let's see what they can do. Aikman. Big screen to Emmitt Smith. Emmitt Smith, University of Florida.
Out of bounds.
It'll be 2nd down and 4. 2nd and 4 for Dallas in a 4 formation.
3rd down.
That'll be a gain of 2. 3rd down and 2. It'll be 3rd and 2. Smith and a 1st down. So Dallas is on the early move. 1st down and 10. Aikman again.
2nd down.
And a gain of 5 off a trap. 2nd down and 5. Funny because they're in an odd front.
3rd down.
And Moose will only get 1. It'll be 3rd and 4. 3rd down and 4. It's on.
4th down.
They might go for this. It's 4th and 2. And no, here's Eddie Murray. Eddie Murray. It'll be high and deep, and it looks good. And it is good. 48 yards for Eddie Murray. And no, he does not play first base for the Baltimore Orioles. And this will be deep. Eddie Murray, people forget, he was the guy that missed the field goal. 83. It'll be 1st down and 10. Long-time Detroit kicker. Here's Jones. Jones.
2nd down.
And he's up to a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down and 3. Brady again to throw. It's intercepted. It's intercepted by Dixon Edwards. And Dallas is starting the way they want. Dixon Edwards, a big interception. And it'll be 1st down and 10 for Dallas. Aikman.
2nd down.
Nothing. It'll be 2nd down and 10. Dominican Sue with the stop. Aikman again.
3rd down.
We saw his stats before. He's in the 90s. 3rd and 4. Aikman, Emmitt Smith to the 1st down. Emmitt Smith. University of Florida, Emmitt Smith, 1st and 10. 1st and 10. Aikman to move.
2nd down.
And it is Dallas's Oh, that would have been big. It'll be 2nd down and 6. The Bulls is on. They get to the move.
3rd down. Out of bounds.
It'll be 3rd and 4. I need one of those electronic things that goes moves. You know? Johnson again, and they're really just overrunning him. It'll be 4th and 5, and Eddie Murray another field goal. Murray, Bernie Kosar as a hold, and it is good. Dallas is up 6-0. Right now, Dallas 6, Tampa Bay nothing. And this will be a high kick deep. 4.5 to go. Here's Smith. And it'll be up to the 29. 1st and 10. 4:16 to go. Brady. Brady to throw. Brady will throw, and it's incomplete.
2nd down.
2nd down and 10. 2nd down and 10. Brady. He just brings it in. Vaughn, nothing
3rd
there.
down.
It'll be 3rd down and 10. So 3rd down and 10. Down 6-0. Brady. The pump fake, the throw. That's a good win and a 1st down. So this is what we did it with New England. 3rd and long. 3rd and long. They always get 1st down. It'll be 1st down here. Brady again. Brady will throw a little bit deeper. He's down by 7. Evans down to the 32 and a 1st down. Larry Brown, who was MVP of Super Bowl 30, with the stop. First down and 10. Brady again. Brady will throw, and it's incomplete. Second down. Second and 10. Brady again. Brady will go to Gronkowski.
Third down.
A good receiver of his. It'll be third down and 4 now. Third and 4 for Brady. Brady again to throw. And a first down. Tampa Bay on a drive. And this will be the 8th play right now of the drive. First down and 10. A minute 23 to go. Brady again. He's going to look. And he's smacked right on the ground. Ken Norton. I think his dad was a boxer in the 1970s. So it'll be second down and 18. I just inspired some people to play title bout boxing.
Third down.
Second down, there's Vaughn. And he gets nothing there. Third and 18, this will be the last play of the first quarter. Brady to throw, and he will throw, and it's caught by Antonio Brown, and he keeps his pads on as he goes into the end zone. And a touchdown, Brady to Brown. And it is 6-6. Brady, what a pass to Brown, and it is 6-6. Now, what a way to 10 plays, 71 yards. Blaine Gabbert will hold, and it is good. What a way to respond. At the end of the first quarter, it's Tampa Bay 7, Dallas 6. I'm going to get a quick thing of water. I'll see you in a second.
All right, let's see. Brady is 5 for 10 and a pick, but he also has that touchdown pass to Antonio Brown to end the first quarter. Aikman's only thrown the ball twice, but he's 2 for 2. Emmitt Smith's done some solid rushing. Moose has had some difficulty, and that's cost Dallas, and they've had to settle for 2 field goals instead of potentially 2 touchdowns. Passing, Brady 5 for 10 with the touchdown and the pick. Aikman is 2 for 2. He's been running. They've been running Emmitt Smith a lot, so that's deceiving, if you will, in a way. Emmitt 5 for 18 rushing. Moose 4 for 6. So they need to stick with Emmitt a little more right now. Tampa Bay's hardly run the ball. They've had 3 runs in the entire first quarter. Receiving, Godwin's got 2 catches. Antonio Brown 1 for a touchdown. Evans and Gronk each have a catch. For Dallas, Michael Irvin and Emmitt Smith are your only receivers at this point, but there have only been 2 passes thrown by Aikman, and each was complete. Yeah. So defensively, let's see, Norton has the sack, and as does Tolbert. He's got a sack. So Brady's been sacked twice. The Dallas defense is giving Brady some trouble, but hey, Tampa's up 7-6.
Yeah, I know this was the biggest thing is this. I think that right now that Dallas is going to kick themselves for those early field goals. Whenever you play a Brady team, that's always what happens. It always happens where you get the field goals instead of touchdowns early, and it's spicy. And it did there. So it'll be Williams in the end zone. It'll be first down and 10. First and 10 for Dallas. They got Smith and Johnson in the backfield. In the backfield, here's Emmitt Smith, and Emmitt Smith a good run. He's got 8. It'll be second and 2. Can they get the short yardage? Second and 2. Aikman. He's close, and he gets the first down. That's exactly what they need to do. First down and 10. Aikman to Emmitt Smith. He fumbles the ball. But he gets it back. Oh, that would have been big. Tampa Bay would have had it there, but it'll be second and 8. Second and 8. For Aikman to give Emmitt Smith on a run. He's starting to run really well. And it'll be third and 2. Jason Pierre-Paul with the stop. Third down and 2. For Aikman. Smith not even close. And he doesn't even make it close. It'll be 4th and 2. And now John Jett will check. One of the best names of any punter. John Jett. And it'll be fumbled, and it might be Dallas's hole. Tampa Bay has it. Oh, if Dallas would have got that, that would have been a huge turning point. But Tampa Bay, it'll be first down and 10. They're fumbling, but the defense isn't recovering. Here's Jones.
Second down,
Gain of 3,
out
it'll
of
be
bounds.
second down and 6. A gain of 4, actually. Second down and 6. Brady.
Third down.
That is great. It'll be third down, Cameron Brate. Third down and 3. Brady again, the throw, and it's incomplete. It'll be fourth down. And 4th and 3. And Pinion will punt. So another punt. Tampa Bay has all the punts. Really, it's down 3-1. John Jett punted for the first time for Dallas when he did it. And it'll be first down and 10. Better than that 21 punt game we just saw. Here's Slovick, who's in for Smith. Probably because of Smith's carry. And Smith is back in. It'll be second down and 7. University of Florida, Emmitt Smith. Second down, Aikman. He's going to draw to Emmitt Smith. First down. Under the 41. It'll be first down for Dallas. Big first down for Dallas here. Aikman works his on. Urban down to the 35. It'll be second down and 4. Second and 4. 8:10 to go. Aikman again. Aikman will throw to Irvin and a first down. It'll be first down and 10. 7.5 to go in the third. This is the long drive they wanted. In the second, sorry. Emmitt Smith again on a run.
Second down, penalty.
And there's a penalty, and it's going to be defensive holding. So Dallas will accept that. They'll take the first down and lose 2 yards, but they'll take the first down. First down and 10.
Second down.
It'll be second down and 9. Second and 9. Aikman to Smith.
Third down.
20-yard line. And it'll be third down and 5. A big 3rd and 5 for Dallas. They'd like the touchdown to go ahead by a lot. Aikman to throw, incomplete.
Fourth down.
And a 37-yard field goal now by Eddie Murray. Eddie on fourth down, Kozar, right in the middle of the field. It'll be up and good. Well, slightly under 6 minutes to go. And Dallas has a 9-7 lead, and here it is, the kick. It's going to be deep to Tampa Bay. And it'll be into the end zone, and they're going to come out, make it out, and he loses 4 yards instead of 3 yards. He would have just taken it in. First down, Brady. And Mike
Second
Evans.
down.
It'll be second down and 3. 5:01. On close, and there's going to be a penalty. Let's see what that is. It's going to be a legal block, so big for Tampa Bay. Second and 13. Brady, the screen.
Third down.
He gets a couple, it'll be third and 9. Third down and 9. Brady. Brady's going to throw, and it is caught. Goodwin in the first down.
Out of bounds.
First and 10 now. 3:41 to go. Brady.
Second down.
It'll be second and 3. Second down and 3. Brady to Jones. Down and more down to the 43-yard line. So here comes Tampa Bay. This is a big drive for Tampa. They want to take the lead. Brady will get on and on to the 40. And that should be the 2-minute warning. And no, they're going to get one more off at 2:03. Brady, the last play before the warning, and it's incomplete.
Third down.
It'll be third down and 7 when we come back. The score, Dallas 9, Tampa Bay 7. Mike in the truck, what are you seeing?
I'm seeing this game as a coin flip. It could be Dallas pretty much dominating if they had gotten touchdowns instead of field goals, but it's a matter of time before Dallas breaks loose and gets in the end zone. But Tampa Bay is absolutely holding their own. I mean, they're not messing around. They're in this game, and they could take the lead right before the half. So this game looks like it's going to be a coin flip.
Dallas only 27 yards passing. That'll be big as it's third down and 7 for Tampa Bay. Typical Brady-like, all passing, no running. Brady and the throw, and it is Mike Evans, a first down and more, and he's out of bounds at the 16. A first down and 10. They might need to use some time off the clock. Brady to throw, Brady, and it's incomplete. Second down. Second down and 10. Brady quick to Goodwin. They're giving time to Dallas. I don't understand it. It'll be 3rd and 6. They need to go like up the middle or something, take some time off, and they do, but it's incomplete. 4th and 6. They're going for it. Oh, this is John Robinson in the 85 NFC title game when the clock ran out on him and they couldn't get the field goal unit on there. But I don't know, wow, this is huge. Talk about a gamble. I mean, just lay it all on the roulette wheel. Brady will throw, and it is incomplete. And oh my goodness, Dallas gets the ball. Mike in the truck. Why don't you just take all your money and put it on one number on the roulette wheel? That was huge.
Yeah, that's I don't know. This is a tight game. You take the give me 3 points. I mean, you still got, more than a half. You take the give me 3 points, take the lead. I mean, would we be saying that though if this past Antonio Brown was a touchdown? I don't know. It'd be great for Tampa, but we'd still be going, wow, that was a gutsy call. I don't agree with the call. I don't agree with the call.
Yeah, it's no one to hold him, no one to fold him.
And here comes Aitman. Now, if you're going to let Aitman finally light it up, because they've basically been running the game, and and with Smith, they've been doing fine. And their passing is a little dinks and dunks, but you let Aitman go loose, I mean, Dallas might get a touchdown right now.
Well, they have all 3 timeouts, and it's going to be 1st and 10 at the 12. We got plenty of time in this game. A lot of plays go out of bounds when this happens. And
Second down, out of bounds.
2nd down and 5. 1:17 to go. Aikman again. Aikman to throw. Devin Pepper is going to throw, and it's incomplete.
3rd down.
3rd down and 5. A big 3rd and 5 now. All 3 timeouts. Motion. Aikman to throw, and he does. It's got by Alvin Harper and a first down. Alvin Harper out of Tennessee. It'll be 1st down and 10. Dallas is calling timeouts. I don't know. 1st down and 10. Dallas with 3 field goals. Aikman going kind of deep. Right in the middle of the field. The 1st down. There's a penalty, though. And it's going to be too many men, and you got to be kicking yourself if you're Dallas. It'll be 1st down and 15. Aikman to throw. Aikman, and it is caught by Urban.
2nd down,
out of bounds at the 35, 2nd and 4. 52 seconds. Aikman, and it is incomplete. 3rd down. 3rd and 4. Aikman. And it's caught by Harper, and he's out of bounds to 1st down. 40 seconds to go. My goodness, all these plays.
2nd down.
And it'll be 2nd down. This will be the 8th play of the drive. They haven't even surpassed 1 minute.
Did you see Aikman had, I'm going to hit a replay. Look at this guy in Aikman's face, whoever it was. All over him, and Aikman's still able to get the ball off. What Curtis
Second down.
I think the guy was actually glitching into a sprite. He still got it away. It'll be 2nd and 10. Aikman, and they go to Urban in the middle of the field, and another timeout by Dallas. 29 seconds. They got 1 left. It'll be 3rd and 4. Aikman, the quick throw to Urban. Urban, that's going to be a 1st down and more. Here comes Urban. Down to the 37. He is inbound. And that's significant. Now Dallas has no timeouts. If it's in the middle of the field, they might not be able to do anything. It's 1st and 10. They move. I don't know. I think that just ruined anything that they have. They're going to the end zone, and it's incomplete, but they move.
Penalty.
And illegal procedure. It'll be 1st and 15. They got 12 seconds to go. They got to go in the end zone. If they're short, there might be time, but the time will run out. Aikman And that's going to be a long throw and a touchdown. That's the second one. The Hail Mary happened in the first game, and now this one happened here. The Hail Mary happened for Baltimore in the first game, and this one happens here. Troy Aikman, he throws it up, and it goes in. This is incredible. It's like 2 half-court shots in basketball in back-to-back games, and the score of this game is making a huge difference.
And he was triple covered. He was triple covered. There were 3 guys standing around Alvin Harper, and he still caught the ball.
Oh, my, and Alvin Harper out of Tennessee, how big that is.
Yeah, now, do you go for 2 here?
No, you go. I say you go for 1 because at 15-7, you make it 2 scores. I would say go for 1, make it 2 scores. And hurry again. This will be high and good because we know Brady is the best in the world at scoring and hitting the 2-point conversion. He always does that, and it is 16-7 Dallas.
Arians has got to be kicking himself because, you know, they could have at least gotten a field goal out of that last drive. Instead, it's a 10-point swing to Dallas.
No, absolutely, absolutely, and it's going to be halftime. Halftime, Dallas 16, Tampa Bay 7. That's incredible. Remember at the 2-minute warning, I think it was Dallas had 27 yards passing, and I said something about that. Now they have 125 yards passing. They had 98 yards passing in that 2-minute warning stretch. That's incredible.
Yeah, I that's what I thought. If you're going to let Aikman light it up, then they could score a touchdown on that drive, and that's exactly what happened. Aikman
goodness.
he hasn't thrown that much, but in that drive he definitely did, and it was 6 points for Dallas. Look at he's still 12 for 16.
And let's say that he still does that because theoretically that still happens because they're actually behind by 8 yards whenever they didn't make that. Instead of the 20 they were down. But actually, let's think about that because if Tampa Bay kicks that field goal, the time it takes for the kickoff might make it not enough to throw that Hail Mary. So you can what if, whatever, but the only thing we know for a fact is that 4th and 6 going for it, I don't know, too much risk for the reward when you can still have the lead. And right now you can see everything, the sacks, everything is about, but that thing is just a missed opportunity. It wasn't even a missed field goal. They just went for it. Ryan Sukup. And it's going to be high and deep into the end zone. And here's Williams. And Williams, what a horrible mistake. Up to the 17. 1st and 10. Aikman, play action.
Second down.
Emmett Smith, they get nothing. It'll be 2nd down and 10. 2nd down and 10. Aikman, the blitz is on. Aikman, and it is intercepted. Oh, maybe that won't hurt. It's intercepted. I think Calvin Davis with the interception. Troy Aikman, a guy in his face, and he threw an opening. And it is Carlton Davis with the interception. Now, Dallas knows how Steeler fans felt in the Super Bowl, and good win! He's down to the 4-yard line. This is it. I mean, my goodness. We'll talk about changing on a dime. It'll be 1st and goal. Fournette out of LSU. And Leonard Fournette, it'll be 2nd down and goal. 2nd down and goal. You got 2 people the same number. And it's 3rd down. Jones and Fournette both were wearing 27. 3rd down and goal. 3rd and goal for Tampa Bay. Brady, no.
4th down.
Well, if you went for it before, what are you going to do now? Oh, here comes Ryan Sukup. Field goal. It is up over, and it is good. Well, I mean, not what they wanted. It's kind of a victory for Dallas because no touchdown. So it's 16-10. The lead to the 5-yard line, Williams to the 21, to the 22, Kevin Williams. 1st and 10. Aikman the move. Moves up to the 34. It'll be 1st down and 10.
2nd down.
It'll be 2nd down and 10 now. 2nd and 10, Aikman.
3rd down.
3rd and 10. Back to throw. Aikman throwing down the middle. He's got Williams, Kevin Williams. It's still in a 1st down. There's a penalty, though. And why is it every time a team does something great, they shoot themselves right in the foot? 3rd and 20. Aikman, he's got time. And they go to Alvin Harper. But it'll be 4th and 6, and now they get a kick. John Now. Tampa Bay could get the lead. That could be one of the plays of the game of Tampa Bay. A 1st down that they ended up. 1st down, Brady.
2nd down.
2nd and 3. Brady, you just get this inevitability about Brady. He's going to come down and score right here. They go to Jones. And a 1st down.
Penalty.
1st and 10. There's a penalty. And a face mask, 5 more yards to the 44. 1st down and 10. Brady, quick throw and incomplete.
2nd down.
2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Brady to Vaughn.
3rd down.
It'll be 3rd down, Kashawn Vaughn. 3rd down and 7. Incomplete, and now they got to kick it back to Dallas. 16-10, there's a flag. So even if it's on the defense, I don't know who it's on. They're still going to have to punt, but what a punt to the 4-yard line. It is on the defense, but why would you accept? Maybe they will go for it. Oh my God, they had it down to the 4-yard line. And there's the kick. And look at this. It's in for a touchback. A terrible decision by Tampa Bay's coaching staff. It'll be 1st down and 10. I wonder if that was a blunder. They said accept, and then they yelling at the players,
penalty.
What are you doing? That's a penalty. And it's going to be defensive holding and a 1st down for Dallas. Halfway through the 3rd. Aikman to Smith. And Smith up to the 30. It'll be 2nd down. 2nd down, Aikman. Aikman to Irvin and a 1st down. 1st and 10. Aikman to Emmitt Smith. And Emmitt Smith
Out of bounds.
and that'll be a 1st down. Troy Aikman. Getting him down the field. Aikman, a person in his face. Aikman will go for 6.
2nd down.
Or
Out of
5.
bounds.
It'll be 2nd and 5 now. 5.5 to go here in the 3rd. Aikman, play action. They go to Emmitt Smith. Emmitt Smith a 1st down and more. And if they get a field goal, it's going to be a 2-score game. 1st down and 10. Aikman.
2nd down.
About a gain of 1. It'll be 2nd and 9. 2nd down and 9. Aikman. Aikman low and it's intercepted. Oh! Carlton Davis again. And I'll tell you what,
Wow,
Dallas is doing what
I'm
the
stunned.
Steelers felt.
I'm stunned. Wow.
You know, I wonder if Carlton Davis and Larry Brown sat down and had beers together and talked about how to play defense. But right now, that's what he's doing. Brady to throw a little bit deeper, and it's caught by Evans to the 44.
Penalty.
And there's a penalty. And it's going to be offensive holding. Oh, my goodness. 4:07 to go here. Brady here in the 3rd. They get to Jones.
2nd down.
A gain of 4. It'll be 2nd and 16. 2nd down and 16. Brady He'll throw. Intercepted back. Intercepted by Darren Woodson, and Brady made a mistake. And we're all human. There are no comic book characters here. We're all human. And Darren Woodson, the big interception, a mistake by Tom Brady. It'll be first down, Aikman, and it's incomplete. Second out. We came in from a red right 88 to another thing. Aikman, I can't see what's happening. They go to Smith. And let's see, Smith, it is a short pass to him out of the backfield. So gain of 22. It'll be first down and goal. First and goal for Aikman. 2.5 to go. Aikman and the throw to Harper. Down to the 2. Here they go. It'll be second down. Alvin Harper out of Tennessee. Dallas can really take command of this game. Second and goal. Aikman.
Third down.
Short. It'll be third down and 1. Third and goal from the 1. Aikman. And it's a sprint short. It's fourth and goal. They got it. They got a kick.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Do you finally give it to Moose and let him get it in? Get that 1 yard? It's so tempting, but I agree. Under the circumstances, you got to kick the field goal. I agree.
Yeah, it's now looking at possessions, number of possessions, and this will make it 2 possessions. This is Eddie Murray, and he'll just poke this through, and it is 19-10. So Eddie Murray, a 19-10 lead as Dallas leads Tampa Bay, and there's the kick. So Dallas comes right down the field, and it is down 1 yard. Varner will bring it down to the 25. First down and 10 for Tampa. Down 19-10, Tampa Bay. Gives it to
Second down.
At the end of 3, the score, Dallas 19 and Tampa Bay 10. Go ahead, Mike, in the truck. I got to take that awful antibiotic for my eye infection.
TMI, I'll take over.
Wet gym socks. It tastes like wet gym socks. So
time of possession, Dallas has had the ball just over 10 minutes more in 3 quarters. And they have a 9-point lead. Aikman, 20 of 28, but 2 picks. Brady, 14 of 29 with 2 picks. Each quarterback's been picked off twice. Aikman threw 70% in real life in 1993. He's at 71.4. So, I mean, that's true to life statistically. Brady is under 50%. He's having trouble with this Dallas defense. Aikman 198 yards in the air versus 168 for Tom Brady. And that's a little deceiving because at first, Aikman really wasn't even throwing the ball. They were just giving the ball to Emmitt Smith and Moose every now and again. And it was Emmitt Smith who was doing a majority of the drives, at least early on. And then when Dallas came out throwing, Dallas, I think, kind of took Tampa Bay by surprise with their passing ability and kind of overwhelmed them. So let's take a look at the end of the third quarter. I have a quick question. Yeah.
Am I on camera right now?
Not going home, but I can see you here on the feed, yeah.
Okay, I didn't know if I was on camera. I was going to show the audience one quick thing real quick if I were on camera.
Do you want me to do it?
Yeah.
Okay, hang on. Here we come. And let me know when you're ready. I was about to hit the button. You just walked away. While I'm waiting. All right, Tom Brady, 12 of 29. I know when they
go in, we make it a big deal. I'm in Thailand, so I'm going to show a Thailand thing I got to do.
You're up now.
Okay, I'm in Thailand right now. So everybody watching, this is a reward for the people that are watching. Are people watching right now? I'm not going to
not at this point, no.
Okay, so here's what I got to do every single week. It's called an ATK test. It's a law that they have here because of COVID. What we have to do is, you can see I have a negative one right here. It's that little thing right there, that little red line that the C means that I'm okay. But how do I get that red line? Well, they got this thing. This thing, I have to shove this thing up my nose.
No, we're done. We're done. We're done. We're done. We're done.
Okay, so
we're
done.
We're done. No.
There we go.
No, we're not going.
All right,
Back to the game. please.
Back to the game.
Okay. You can do it
It's like
off camera all you want.
It's like a badge of honor when that happens. It's like it is so horrible.
I would assume so. Where were we? Let's take a look at rushing. Emmitt Smith, 14 carries, 52 yards. He's averaging 3.7. Longest was 12, and he did fumble the ball, but they were able to recover. Moose did the same thing. Moose's longest 12 yards, 7 carries for 21 yards, averaging 3 yards a carry. Receiving, let's actually go back to Tampa's running game. Jones, 7 rushes for 33 yards, 4.7 yard average, 13, and he's actually doing really good too. Fournette, 1 rush for -1 yards. Wow, I'm a little surprised at that.
Long way from LSU.
Godwin, 5 catches. He's the receiving leader for Tampa, along with Evans with 4. Gronk has 2. For Dallas, Irvin's got 7 catches for 56 yards. Emmitt Smith, 6 for 56. Harper, 5 for 80 and a touchdown. Novacek has 1, but that was a little dump-off pass for 5 yards. And Moose has 1 for 1 yard. Defensively, Tolbert and Ken Norton Jr. each have a sack on Brady, where Dallas has no sacks. Carlton Davis has both interceptions for Tampa. When it comes to Dallas, Edwards has 1 and Darren Woodson has 1. So let's go back into here. For the end of the game. Let's start the fourth quarter.
And this is basically 2nd and 7. 2nd and 7. Brady's going to take a look here. He'll throw. Intercepted by Larry Brown. And Larry Brown pulls a Super Bowl 30 right here. A big interception on Brady. Brady, I mean, this is big. It won't win the game here, but it's going to create a buffer in which it's going to take time off and make it harder for Brady to score. So it'll be 1st and 10. So Dallas, this is a very big possession for them. Emmitt Smith.
2nd down, out of bounds.
It'll be 2nd down and 7. So this is big. They got to take time off and get points here. So now it's the flip is on. Everybody ran on that one.
Out of
It'll
bounds.
be 3rd down and 4. 3rd and 4 for Dallas. Emmitt Smith in the 1st down. Emmitt Smith down at the 21. Oh no, there's a penalty. And guess what? We got to march it back. 3rd and 19. And this is big. Aikman. And that was the biggest penalty of this game. That might be the biggest momentum swing in this game with that penalty. And Kent will catch. High and deep. Here's Mickens. And Mickens to the 17. 1st down and 10. Brady to throw, and Brady's got Gronkowski and a 1st down and more up to the 45. Oh, that's big. There it is. I mean, that penalty was huge. 1st down, Brady. And down he goes. So that's Charles Haley. Charles Haley played on 5 or 6 Super Bowl champions? 2nd down and 16. I think he played on 6 of them. Brady.
3rd down.
And it'll be 3rd and 4. 3rd down and 4. And here's Brady now. Brady, the hand. It'll be 4th down and 2. And now here comes Kenyon to catch. High and a deep catch. So Tampa Bay gets nothing there. Williams with the fair catch. How many did Charles Haley get? He got 6, didn't he? 6 Super Bowl championships? I think he did. You're on mute.
He played for Dallas. He played for San Francisco. Did he play for Washington 1 year?
He might have. He might have in 91.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'll have to look that up.
I'll tell you what. If people this is why I hate when people go, oh, he's the greatest because they have X amount of championships. What about Charles Haley? It's like 6 championships, right? He's better than Tom Brady. You can't do that. It's position by position, you know. So it'll be 1st and 10 for Dallas here at their own 7.
Second down.
And a nice catch for 6 yards. It'll be 2nd and 4. 2nd down and 4.
Third down.
And it'll be 3rd and 3. I put that stick away, so I'm never going to see that again. 3rd and 3.
Just to let you know, okay, I'm looking up Haley. All right, so he won with San Francisco in 88, 89. Then he won with Dallas, 92, 93, 95. So he won with San Francisco twice and Dallas all 3 times. So he's got 5 rings.
Yeah, he's 5-0. 5-0 in Super Bowls. That's so. When people say about rings and this and that, what about Charles Haley? So that's why I don't say he's the best.
A fair argument. I'm not going to say people will agree with you or not, but it's a fair. It's in the conversation. To be fair, absolutely.
Yeah, because what I'm doing is I'm trying to show them you can't go by rings when you say the greatest, and you have to go by position. You can't say the greatest football player ever because you say, Tom Brady. I'm like, you tell me if you put Jim Brown and Tom Brady in a room that Tom Brady's going to be the one walking out of the room? No. How about Bo Jackson, you know? And it's just so much on other factors. Like if you put Tom Brady on the 1991 Tampa Bay Buccaneers, I mean, he's going to have good stats. He won't get a championship.
How about the 91? Was it the 90 or the 91 Patriots that won in 15? Put him on that team.
Put him on Rod Rust. There we go. Yeah, Rod Rust's team. There we go. Yeah, Steve Grogan was there, and Emmett Smith. And he'll get nothing there. It'll be 4th and 3. And now Jack will have to pick. I think Dallas is just keeping, and Tampa Bay is just hanging around too much. Hanging around. That's how Brady wins games. Is they hang around, and then bam, in the last 5 minutes, he does unbelievable things. 1st down, Brady to Jones. 2nd and 3, it'll be 2nd and 7. 2nd down and 7. Brady pushes on. They go to Miller. And it'll be a penalty. There's a penalty. It's offensive holding on Tampa Bay. So 2nd and 17. And here it is. Brady the quick throw. It'll be 3rd and 17. He's very good at these 3rd and 17s. Brady to throw. Brady a 7-stepper. He's going to throw, and there it is. That's what he does. Yeah, that's his specialty. It'll be 1st and 10. Brady now looking. Brady will throw, and it is caught by Miller out of nowhere. And down to the 30-yard line to the 31. It'll be 1st and 10. And here comes Tampa Bay. This is exactly what we said. That was lightning fast closure.
I was about to say, oh my goodness. Bo Jackson doesn't run that fast or hit that hard. Wow.
Godfrey Miles is now the greatest athlete ever, all right? We're going to put it down.
Let's see that again.
Watch this again.
Oh, no, wait. Slow motion. Oh, we got to see this in slow motion.
Oh, look at this. Watch this version.
2nd down.
Okay, that's the most epic defensive play in history. That makes the one-handed catch by, what's his name, from the Giants who played with the Rams in the Super Bowl.
Odell Beckham.
Oh, my God. That makes Odell Beckham's catch look...
David Tyree with the helmet catch.
That makes all of those guys look tame compared to this. And this is in slow motion. One more time.
This is a harder hit than Super Bowl 11 when that Raider guy knocked that Vikings guy head clean off.
Yes. I'm sorry. One more time. We just have to. One more time. Wow! If Kerry Batch watches this, may I suggest you leave this bug in. Please. Oh, my God. Please leave that one in. That's just too much fun.
Godfrey Miles from Krypton State. And he grew up on a farm in Kansas, and all of a sudden... And instead of being a running back where he can score every time, for some reason they put him in a defensive back. So here we go. It's going to be 2nd and 13. Brady again.
Third down.
I mean, the field goal, if they get a field goal here, this is big. It'll be 3rd down and 7. It'll cut. They're going to hurry to the line. 3rd down and 7. Brady again, and it's incomplete.
Down.
28 is 45 yards for Ryan Sukop. 45 yards. And here it is. It's a flag.
Dallas moved. This is a free play.
It is no good,
Penalty.
and it is offsides wide right, so they're going to get another shot. You can't give Tampa Bay all these shots if you expect to win. And pick up again. Here we go. And it'll be high and over, and it is good. It's now 19-13. Now imagine if Tampa Bay would have kicked that field goal earlier, and Dallas wouldn't have got that touchdown. That would have been big.
Yeah, Tampa Bay's winning the game.
Oh, yeah. And it goes into the end zone. And Williams will put it out. The 14-yard line, it'll be 1st and 10. 4:25 to go. They need first downs. Aikman. Oh, they got to be more aggressive than this. It'll be 2nd and 10, an injury. Carlton Davis, the cornerback who has 2 interceptions, will leave, and Mike Edwards is coming in. Watch him get picked on. Edwards is at the bottom of the screen. Watch Alvin Harper. And it'll be 3rd down.
Penalty.
There's a penalty. And it's now holding on Dallas. Defensive holding on Tampa Bay. Sorry. And Dallas will get it 1st down and 10. And that's big because of the time. 1st down and 10. Now they might go to the warning. Aikman goes down. It'll be 2nd and 17. All those field goals again. They're coming back to haunt. Aikman again. Aikman to throw. He's got Novacek. It'll be 3rd down and 3. They got to get one off before the timeout. So Tampa Bay deciding to use one here. 3rd and 3. Classic. Oh, if he would have got it, it would have been big. But Davis will come back in. 4th down. And check. High and he checked. Down at the 39-yard line.
Here we go. Tom Brady, 2 minutes.
Oh, this is why he's going to the Hall of Fame. 1st and 10. Here's Brady. Brady the throw, and it's incomplete.
Down.
2 minutes, it'll be 2nd and 10. They got 2 timeouts. If they go 4 and out, then it's not game over. But I'm going to tell you, Mike in the truck, what do you think? It is earlier, the field goals instead of touchdowns for Dallas. Look, 4 field goals. If they just put one of them as a touchdown, it is a 23-13 game. And this game is probably out of reach. But they kicked 4 times, and that might come back to haunt them.
Well, I'm looking at what's going on now, in that I think Tom Brady is going to lead him to score because he's Tom Brady. But how much time is he going to leave on the clock? Because look at what Troy Aikman did on the last drive and the Hail Mary to end the half. You can't give Troy – we're talking Tom Brady, but it's not like Troy Aikman's something to sneeze at. You give him enough time, Troy Aikman can win this game. So, it depends on if Tampa scores and gets in the end zone, how soon do they do it? Is they going to leave Aikman enough time to come back? That's what I'm thinking might happen here.
It might, and it's going to be 2nd and 10 though. Brady's going to throw, and it is incomplete.
3rd down.
And it might almost be a blessing in disguise if he doesn't make it here. They might actually decide to punt.
2 down territory as well.
It is 3rd down and 10. Brady to throw. Brady's going to throw, and it's incomplete.
4th down.
This is interesting. Can you punt here? You would only lose 40 seconds. They're not going to do it. Here's Brady on 4th down and 10. And they do not lose the game if they don't get this. They just lose all their timeouts in 40 seconds.
This makes sense to me versus going for it on 4th down in the first half. This makes sense.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Boy, they wish they got that field goal then. 4th and 10. Brady, he's going to run. Man in his face. It's incomplete.
Penalty.
Now Dallas goes, there's a penalty. There's a penalty. What is it going to be? And it's offsetting. They got to do it again. And the bad thing is, on defense, it was a personal foul after the play. And that hurts because it didn't have to happen. It's 4th and 10. You got to do it again. You got to stop Brady twice. And Brady again. Brady to throw. Brady will fire. And it's Jones. And this is what happens when you do this to Brady. And it'll be 1st and 10. Oh, my goodness. That was horrible. 1st down and 10. Whoever did that personal foul is not going to be liked in Dallas. And that's down to the 39. And it'll be a 1st down, 1:16. They're taking time off the clock. They're selling out for this drive. Brady again, incomplete, second down. It'll be 2nd down and 10. They have 2 timeouts from the 39-yard line. Brady, he's going to throw down the middle, and it's caught by Brady. He could have gone, but he looked like he split. Cameron Brady. And it'll be 1st down and 10. They're going to hurry it up. They're not going to give Troy Aikman any time at all. Brady, he's going to throw right down the middle, and it's caught by Brady. Touchdown. And that's what happens when you have a personal foul. And you make it offsetting penalty. What a pass by Tom Brady. What a choke job by the guy who hit right out of bounds. All he had to do was not do that, and they would have declined the penalty, and Dallas would have had it, and that makes Tampa have the lead. 20-19. Mike in the truck now. Troy Aikman has to go down the field just for a field goal. What do you think?
I think it's absolutely within his ability. This is not over.
And Williams to the 19. They have all their timeouts. They can go down the field in chunks, and they can use the whole thing. 36 seconds. They got a chance. 36 seconds. Aikman. They're going to go down the field. Aikman again. He's going to pump it and go down the middle of the field. He's got Kevin Williams. Here comes Kevin Williams down to the 44. And a 1st down for them.
Replay. Look at this replay.
This is incredible. Aikman pump fake, and then he goes right down the middle to Kevin Williams. He hit him in stride. This would be now 46. It would be 63 from here. I don't think they'll do this. They need more yards, but they have all 3 timeouts. 30 seconds to go.
As long as they get the 1st down, that's the extreme range, I would think, for their kicker, but they really want to get to the 30. They really want to get about 20 more yards.
They got the whole field because they got all timeouts. 30 seconds to go. They got all their timeouts. Aikman again. Aikman, he's going to throw down the middle. He's got Kevin Williams for this one here. It'll be 2nd down. 24 seconds. It's a shot clock in basketball.
Boy, I tell you what, last week was kind of meh with games. This week is like, wow, these are some pretty entertaining games.
This one especially. The first one was kind of weird. That was a very weird one.
Yeah,
it's
but
like seeing
with
a
some
hermit
big
crab
surprise.
out of its
But
shell.
the weirdness went away with some of the big surprises. But this one is just pure.
Yeah.
This is anybody's game.
Yeah, this is going. You were right when you said coin flip on this one. Basically, right now it's a penalty. It's like penalty kicks in soccer. It's a coin flip. It'll be 2nd and 1 at the clock in basketball. Aikman. And it's down to the 30, so it's now 47 yards now.
Moose making up for some of those stuffs that they had earlier in the game. That is going to be very forgiving of them if they can pull off this win.
And I'll tell you what, the one that committed that personal foul, they're hoping for a win. They're hoping, the biggest people hoping for a win. 1st down and 10.
Do you just run the ball right now and just go for field position for the kicker?
I think you need 10 more. I think 47 yards, just too much can go wrong.
Yeah, you've already been picked off twice. You're going to risk an interception to end it right now? That's my only take on it.
I think the guy with the interception is not in there. I think he's hurt. That's the thing. So here we go. Aikman, they go to move. They go right up the middle. They followed your lead. And one more timeout, and this is it. From 46 yards. It might be at the end of his range, but Eddie Murray.
It said 90% chance. If I remember, at least from the last field position, was 90% chance. So the odds are definitely on his favor.
He will wipe out his miss in 1983 if he makes this. So let's see. This is for the lead. It would not be the win, but for the lead. It is going to be up, over. It looks good. It's over, and it is good. 46 yards, and there's about 7 seconds to go. Eddie Murray, and that is huge. And he's going to kick off 22-20. Now it's big. And Tampa Bay is going to time out. He's going to the end zone. Here's Pickens. He goes down. Are they going to have a chance? I don't think they will. I think it's over. And it is over. And it's Dallas who has a 22-20 win. What a game. What an incredible game by Dallas and Tampa Bay. A game where Dallas could have had a bigger lead. They didn't. They almost blew the game with a personal foul penalty that allowed Tampa Bay to go down and take the lead in the game. And Dallas went down with less than a minute to go to kick the field goal. Unbelievable game. What's your take?
Yeah, I think this game matched the hype, if you will. But look, Dallas almost had the ball 10 minutes more than Tampa, and yet Tampa almost won this game. So I give a lot. Aikman, 26-34. He had 2 picks though. 76% completion. This ended up being the Troy Aikman show. When he had to do it, he did it. So he was everywhere. Brady had some difficulty, but actually look at the total offense. Dallas by about 16 yards. Brady, yards-wise, outdid Aikman, but rushing, I mean, at least Dallas had a rushing game.
Let me go ahead back to that game stats screen for a second. I'm going to show you how close this game was. If you take the sacked yards away, it is 358 to 359.
Huh.
It is 358. If you take the sacked yards away, it's 358 to 359.
It's even yardage.
1 yard difference.
Yards? Yeah, it's even yardage. Wow.
Oh, wow. That was a heck of a game.
That was a good one. Now, Brady got sacked 3 times. Aikman got sacked twice. Running, Smith, 17 for 55, because they had to turn into the Troy Aikman show to win the game late. So, in fairness, and the drive they had at the end of the first half. So that would probably be why. Receiving, Godwin had 6, Evans had 5, Gronk and Braid had the touchdown, had 3. Antonio Brown had 2 catches, 1 for a touchdown. Michael Irvin, 8 catches for 62 yards. Emmitt Smith, 6 for 56. Harper, 5 for 80 and the lone touchdown reception. This was a field goal fest for Dallas, but they needed every single one of them.
4 for 4 or 5 for 5, I think.
Yeah, we'll look at that in a moment. Tolbert and Haley and Ken Norton have a sack. Edwards, Woodson, and Brown all have picks. For Tampa, Golston and David have the sacks. Davis has both picks. Let's take a look at the kicking. Suckup was 2 for 2. Suckup hit everything as well. But Murray, 5 for 5, 48-yard field goal was as long, and that was at the end of the game, if I remember correctly. So I'm thinking Eddie Murray or Troy Aikman are your MVPs of this one.
Yeah, I think you do co-MVPs because under the pressure, people say that, oh, well, Troy Aikman had great pressure on him going down the field on that last drive. But what about Eddie Murray with his 5 field goals, especially that game winner and all the other ones? He misses one of them, they lose.
Yep.
Just one of them in the game.
Yep.
And Troy Aikman, where was he for 58 minutes when he couldn't get the ball in the end zone? Like he was just I forget how they scored their touchdown, but like he stalled.
It was the Hail Mary.
It was the Hail Mary.
It was the Hail Mary at the end of the half.
So he couldn't throw in. They only had one touchdown all day, and that was a Hail Mary, which is a jump ball. So he couldn't throw the ball in. So
Alvin Harper caught it, and Alvin Harper caught it in triple coverage on the Hail Mary.
Yeah.
Triple coverage. The other player of the game would be that guy that was super lightning fast. Looking at next week for our game 2.
The guy from Krypton.
Yeah, the guy from Krypton.
He didn't have a number.
State.
He just wore an X on his jersey. That was. Yeah.
So, game 2 for next week, the 97 Broncos. It was the first year Elway won the Super Bowl against the 50 Browns. That 50 Browns team is loaded. They are a force. Every single one of the running backs, basically all of the running backs are like Terrell Davis. Denver has Terrell Davis, but all of the running backs for Cleveland are Terrell Davis-esque running backs. They're all
Marion Motley.
Yeah, Marion Motley especially, but all of them are great. So, yeah. I mean, I think Denver might have their hands full on that one. But we'll see. But Chris, I got a text. I got to go get and pick up my daughter. But I want to thank you again for doing this, and hopefully we'll get to do this again soon.
Well, thank you very much for the opportunity. Sorry about that demonstration at the end of the third quarter.
That we didn't see, and we weren't going to see. Let's put it that way.
Yeah. It was but it's one of the things, when you live abroad, there's some things that are really awesome, and there's some things you just got to do, and it's So just to anybody that's thinking out in the audience that says, "Oh, it's just all great stuff and vacation when you live." No, it isn't. No. It's a trade-off. It's a trade-off. But so it's like that. But thank you very much for having me again. I really enjoy this, and it's great just to talk about sports. With everything going on, let's just talk about sports. Take a couple hours out, just talk about sports and talk about great things and good memories and all that stuff. I think it was very much needed.
Yeah. I agree. Well, Chris, you have a good it's evening in your case, and we'll see you next time.